Hi, one forum news brings you the best. Please kindly subscribe to this channel. Your comment and your likes will be highly appreciated. We are going to South Africa. It's about the swearing into office of the ministers of South Africa. That's the Republic of South Africa. Yes, we all waited all manner of agitations, all manner of expectations here and there in the past, but at long last, we now have the minister, the full set of the ministers. Yes, they were all manner of surprise also that we will also talk about. But in the first place, swearing of the ministers is so surprising that some of them made certain mistakes that they shouldn't have made in the first. That's the pronunciation or mistakes in pronouncing some of the words. Because we are of the view that these are things that they can give to these people in advance for them to read through over and over, pronounce them. They can be helped by their children in case they are not able to pronounce those words correctly, or special assistants or assistants. They can help them to be able to be very familiar with these words before they get to the bigger stage. But well, it happened. It was so embarrassing. But once in a while, all these things come together to make politics very beautiful. Though some of the citizens of South Africa are questioning the capability and abilities of those that made a mistake. But you cannot judge someone just because the person made an error in pronouncing a word or certain word. When it comes to abilities or disabilities, it's their words that will speak for them. So we all have our eyes on them and we'll see how things will take place. But the surprises that we would like to talk about is those that were given to certain positions and those that were not given certain positions. Yeah, that is expected because the decision of appointment or nomination of ministers is solely by President Cyril Ramaphosa and close allies or those that are part of the grand coalition that they decide to call government of national unity. We cannot begrudge them for that, not at all. Yes, and we were of the view that the DA will feature someone to be the deputy president, but unfortunately, that did not happen. And ANC man, we are talking about Paul Mashatile is still the deputy to Cyril Ramaphosa, and that is going to help them very well. Why is it going to help them? Because they have worked before and they can easily work with other ministers. And surprising thing is, Johnston Hessen, he has been given agriculture or agriculture department, that's the Ministry of Agriculture, to manage. Well, maybe because of his CV and his specialties, that's why he was given that. Those are the major surprises that came. But well, it's all expected, and all that is expected is the best for South Africa. Yeah. And some people are also complaining about the current defense minister. No, you can't say anything about it. The defense minister, that is what Cyril Ramaphosa want to use. Yes, she was at education unit or education ministry, and now she is now the defense minister. That's the person that Cyril Ramaphosa and his people want to represent when it comes to the defense of South Africa. Yeah, you may complain about it, criticize, but open your eyes for the policies to be taken. When it comes to situations or issues like this, there are people, there are technocrats in those ministries that will do most of the work. Most of the ministers, they are just executive people, they will just be there. There are things that will be going on. All that they have to be brief. That is all. They are just the political head over there. They are technocrats, serious guys that will be able to do the work. Though it's very important that every ministry that you are going to, you should have an idea or have a scholarly knowledge about the ministry. Most often than not, when it comes to politics, a lot of things happen. It's based on your merit, or it's based on merit. Whatever you contributed financially, spiritually, or physically, those are the things that they look at before they give you the appointment. That's why you be surprised that somebody will be given, somebody who is a scholar or very good in academia will not be given Ministry of Education, but that person will be given maybe communication or something else. Once upon a time, it happened that even a military officer was not given a defense ministry, but was given a Ministry of Health. Yes. So it's all based on the decision by the executive or the leaders that are taking the decision. So don't be sad. Let's all observe and watch how their output is going to be. It's all about the output. And let the technocrats in those ministries, who are all citizens of South Africa, work hard so that things can work well for South Africa. That is the primary and the basic aim. But well, let's look at it. Now we are talking about coalition. Yes. Now you've given a ministry to Johnston Hessen and other people, the home affairs and things like that. You've given it to the DA people. Yes. It's good. It may not be good for the other people, the members of ANC, but to some extent it's good. But what will happen is we are projecting that all these guys from the DA, they are going to work very well in the interest of the DA party. Why am I saying so? They may have their views or other things, and they have taken certain decisions, and every decision that must come from the top, that's the executive. We are talking about the president and the vice and other people, or the deputy and other people. But they are on the ground, they have to implement things. And they also want to work so that the people of South Africa will feel their presence. Yes, that's what is going to happen. Yes, they want the people of South Africa to feel their presence, that they can govern when given opportunity. So it's going to be a conflict of interest, or not conflict of interest, but it's going to be a conflict of ideas here, ideas from the DA and ideas of ANC. And the one that will reign supreme, that's what we are all watching for. But they are going to work for their interest, because if they are able to work so hard, for instance, for the Ministry of Agriculture or the Home, whatever it is, Home Affairs, if they are able to work very well, the people, that is the citizens of South Africa, maybe the minority of the citizens, they will say that, oh wow, these people are able to work, so why not give them the opportunity to be at the top? Yes, that's going to happen. And my friend, we are talking about Gaten McKenzie. Yes, a great guy. He is now at the Ministry of Sports, Culture and Arts here and there. Yeah, he's so excited about it. That's a plus for him, because, Julius Malema and co have been around before this guy came. But, Julius Malema, he said that he's not interested in any executive position or things like that now, or any ministerial appointment here. But that's just a talk, because when it comes to every political party, what you are fighting for is power and to be able to occupy position. Gaten McKenzie, he's now the one in charge of sports. Yeah, let's see how he works, because he's the man that always promised that he's going to deliver on whatever that is given. We are watching him, and we know very well that he's going to work, because he's the man that he works so hard to accomplish this. Yes, he was in prison, released from prison, now a founder of PA and a very strong member, now a member of parliament as well as a minister. That's a great achievement, but it doesn't mean that you commit a crime or you go to prison and you come back and become a minister. No, it doesn't work like that. That is why you all have to be safe there and do the right things. Yes, it's very important. It's once in millions. Yes, that is how it is. But we are watching. Gaten McKenzie is so good, a great person, and a very great inspiration for a lot of people. But we are watching, and we'll see how they all work. He works for the interests of his people. Why? Because even before he joined the coalitions, of the view that if there is nothing for them, there is no need for them to join the coalition here. They are there, they've gotten the whole ministry to themselves, and I know that he can be able to push his people around so that they can also get something. That is the importance of politics when it comes to who gets what, when, and how. That is policy. If you claim that you are not interested in position or to occupy position, you are not supposed to be in politics. Yes, that's why Gaten McKenzie, he has his way, and he will be able to work for all of us to see. Now, we'll not forget our own Jacob Zuma. That's the MK party. Yes, that's the man. Yes, now they are saying that, yes, in a different development also, they are saying that they've withdrawn their case from the court. Yes, the case that they sent to court about the problem with the election and the result here and there. They want the rerun or things like that to be done, or certain things to be looked at them. But we are all hearing that they withdrew that case from court. The best reason may be known to the back to be able to say something about this whole thing. No, these are the possibilities. Either they felt that, or maybe the evidences that they have now, there is a need for them to make an amendment to whatever they presented to the court. They want to make an amendment to be able to make a strong case. That may be a possibility. Another possibility may also be that, or maybe there is a way, or they are envisaging that where they've sent the case to may not be, I'm just saying this is an allegation or things like that, we are just doing academic exercise, may not be the right forum. That is lack of jurisdiction when it comes to things like that. Maybe that's what they also envisage, that they don't want their case to be dismissed, so they have to put things together very well and be able to make a strong case before the judges. It could also be that maybe they are no more interested. This is a third leg of it. They are no more interested. Now they are okay, and maybe they envisage that things may not go well in their favor, so they say, but that is very risky. Why? Because it will be as if they are playing with the emotions of their followers. Yes, it's mostly about the followers. Initially, some of us argue that all these things that they are doing, going to court and things like this, they are just managing the anger of their people, which is very good, because the anger of the people is what will result into violence. So they've been able to do that very well and carefully. But let it be that it's not about that, because some of the people, especially the floating voters, they'll be so disappointed if things are not able to go to court and the right decision comes from the court for them to be calmed down. They may not go with them next time, because this is about trust. Yes, your people trust, or they have the faith and the trust in you that you are going to court for us to prove a point, our innocence, or things that we said truly they happen. Yes, that is by bringing the evidence. It could also be that maybe there is a need for them to gather more evidence here and there, but we are all waiting for them to come again. Yes, because that is very important. The court cases, the beauty of democracy is about you having your say and someone also having your say. If you are not treated fairly, you go to court for the court to arbitrate over it. That is what we are expecting, so that everything will be clear and understandable to everyone. Because when it's about a decision from the court, we are all forced or compelled, or we are all forced to abide by it. Yes, that is how it is. So please, MK and Jacob Zuma and his people. Yeah, we heard. Yes, we've heard about the resignation of their general secretary also. Well, it's sad, but once in a while things like this happen. When you are in a position and you are no more interested in the position, or you have some other things to go and do, you just have to ask permission and fall out, as he did. Yeah, but he said that he's still a member of the MK party. MK, we are waiting for a showdown in parliament. The parliament is where the thing is going to be, because the MK with EFF as against the DA and the ANC, that is where the main show will be. So we all glue to our news and everything, our channels here and there. Please always be with us, because we will bring you everything from the Parliament of South Africa, the way the governance system is going, the way things are making way. We will be here to bring you all the best. Yes, because that is why we are here, and we'll be here to bring you everything. Please, for more, kindly subscribe to this channel, One Forum News, for the best when it comes to security or anything about politics of Africa and historical antecedents and crime. We'll be here to break everything down to your understanding. Your comments and your likes will be highly appreciated. Kindly subscribe to One Forum News for the best always. We'll be here to serve you the best. Thank you so much.